So this is a puzzle from a relatively new puzzle brand called Wobbly Dobbly Puzzle Co. I got this puzzle and decided to try it out. In terms of brand review, pieces fit really nicely together, really liked the image. I would say it's similar, probably it's similar to Gallison in terms of piece finish, but unlike Gallison, it has more piece shape variety, which I really appreciated. My problem with Gallison is they're too outy, too inny pieces, all of them, and I like to shape sort when I get stuck, and you really can't do that with Gallison. So this one you could, so lots of fun with this one. And this puzzle is called Sunny Sunday, and I started building it by trying to just kind of separate out some of the colors. One of the challenges for me on this puzzle table was actually the back of the pieces are white, and my puzzle table is white. Obviously, that means it's harder to see what's been flipped and what hasn't been flipped. So that was kind of I would say an unexpected challenge, but I'm always surprised how much of a difference it makes when I actually go back and look at it. Because, I usually treat it as, I totally got this. This is going to be easy. And then I go back and I look at it and I'm like, wow, that really actually did slow me down. Having to double check if I'd flipped pieces. And so strategically, what I'm working on now is trying to build some of the color chunks that I can see. So for example, this chair, sort of orangey yellow chair, there's a cat that I've built. There's a poster on the lower left-hand side that I've also built. I had pulled a lot of these like dark brown reddish pieces before, and I didn't actually end up building them right away. They just looked too similar. So now you can see I am starting to get some shape to this puzzle. So one of the challenges every time you have a new brand is actually just figuring out how big the puzzle is and how it kind of will look when it's put together. So I was able to finish this brownish red section at the bottom, and that pretty nicely showed, okay, well, this is how long this puzzle is going to be. And so once I figured out how long the puzzle was going to be, it made it a lot easier too to say, okay, well, what's the rest of the puzzle going to look like? So now I've started to build a lot of the art that's going to go on the walls, and so I'm sort of jumping around a little bit. I am casually puzzling, so I'm not going straight for speed here. So I'm jumping around too much. If I was going for speed, I'd be yelling at myself. But one of the things that I think, in retrospect, I should have done at this point was finish the border and then place those art pieces approximately where they should have gone in the puzzle. Not saying that I would have then finished all of it, but just kind of having a better sense of, hey, how big is the puzzle? Where is stuff going to go? So now I'm starting to get some of that shape of the puzzle put together. It's a super cute image. The puzzle was a lot taller than I expected. I expected it to be more rectangular and it's not quite a square, but pretty close. Um, and so because of that, I sort of mentally misestimated sort of where certain things would go within the image. I'm really bad at understanding how puzzles are going to look before I actually start doing them. I get around that with a lot of brands because, like, I've done so many Ravensburger. I kind of now intuitively know what a Ravensburger feels like. I don't intuitively know what a new brand feels like. And so One of the things I do often when I have a new brand is I actually do the border first just to get a sense of, oh, here's how big the puzzle is, and here's how big some of these images on the front of the box might be. So now it's just really filling in the rest of this wallpaper. You can see it's a lot of skinny pieces. So you are able to actually see, a piece is it's going to be vertically aligned. So that does actually make this puzzle quite a bit easier. It kind of cuts down the number of ways that a piece could fit into the puzzle. So now just finishing up, just sort of putting all those pieces in. Really cute image.